Well, hello and welcome to another week at Broussard Homestead. So far in the chat, we've got Mind and Body Co., Mama Bear, Built on the Rock Homestead, Canadian, and Naturally in NC. Yes, it has been a long time. It's good to see you, D.
Oh,
Miss
there's
Patty the
Miss Patty.
Tinkerer's wife.
Oh, it has been a day.
Busy day. My lower back down to my feet is killing me. This old man can't take it. Miss Michigan Daffodil, hello. Cold Michigan.
It's
Cold here
actually
too.
well,
Not as
no,
cold as it was.
It's not
Last
as cold
night-
as they got it.
This morning, we got our first frost 6 weeks early for our area. So
It was what 31
yeah.
this morning. It was
Retta,
pretty nippy.
hello.
We've
I'm all
got-
sniffly because the weather changes. So they get
Well,
me.
and our humidity right now is 33%
It was showing, the little thing was showing 19
in the house.
in the house earlier, and we were boiling stuff. I don't understand that.
Well, that's because of the cold front. I don't know. I don't. Weren't necessarily. Well, I
Damon,
guess we
hello.
were.
Good to see you. Say hello to Miss Rachel as well.
Yeah, because we don't
We,
ever get to see her no more because somebody stole her away from me.
We made
I'm just picking at you.
8 pints of cowboy candy and 16 pints of salsa today.
Why is my phone?
Oh, somebody made an Etsy order. See what we got here.
My phone is being weird.
Wonder if that's somebody in the chat.
Oh, I have to learn how to do this.
Okay, so we're shipping out some salsa and barbecue sauce in the morning. That's what that is. Oh, that's Henry.
Oh,
All right, cool.
Awesome. Well, the salsa will be fresh. We made 2 batches of salsa today and 2 batches of cowboy candy. So,
You Rachel Hogg, you. That is worth it. Thank you. Thank you for that, Henry. 7-year-old friend Tien. I'm not sure if that's right. Spent yesterday in the children's hospital. Uh-oh. Doctors do not think her liver mass is cancer, but pediatric liver disease.
Wow.
She returns in 3 months to redo all tests. Oh, we're definitely going to keep her in prayer. Did I say it right? Is it Tien? We picked up another 2 stores that are carrying our cross necklaces. So you can find those on Etsy, by the way. Mind and Body Co. just put tie-in. Okay. Mind and Body Co. just put up the Etsy link there.
43 outside on her.
I don't know what ours is.
54
Oh.
is what my computer says. Yeah, 54 is what.
Yeah, so what is that? 11? I think it's 11 stores plus online on Etsy.
I don't know. I didn't make a count. I just did the sales report.
Well, hello, Tina. Good to see you. We're making it happen, though. We're using the way we're doing this. We're building our business. We're using the cross necklaces, which I've been making for over 15 years now. That's a long time. We're using that to help to fund our seasonings and sauces and stuff. We're going to have those. Our goal is to have those packed in a facility instead of having our own FDA approved kitchen and all that mess. We're just going to have them packed in a facility and then we just focus on marketing. So we're kind of building funds to get to that
It'll
point.
still be our recipe, I promise.
Yeah.
Hey, Grammy
Certainly.
Karen.
Grammy Karen, Charles Coker, and Scruffy Transportation is in Adapulgus, Georgia.
I think you did that on purpose.
504. Do you travel to the weirdest named places just to make me say it?
71 in California. Oh man, it's 54. It warmed up pretty good today. I don't know what the high temperature was. I wasn't really paying attention. Um, we've been literally in the kitchen for most of the day, but we had the windows open. Everything was so beautiful. It's just so dry. Like my skin is dry, my lips are chapped and dry.
Every single time
My sinuses.
we get out of the car, it shocks the crap out of me.
Oh, the static, yeah. Last June I planted turmeric. It only sprouted 1 week before a freeze, one leaf. It's not covered for the winter. It should be okay though. I just leave mine in the soil.
Well, it depends on how cold it gets.
Well, true.
Built on the Rock Homestead, Curie is in probably a similar climate as ours, so you should be okay, but I don't hold us to it.
I just leave it. I harvest everything, and then when I replant, I just leave those in the soil through the winter.
That's funny. Talking Rock, Georgia.
That's strange. My turmeric is just about ready to harvest, and the chickens that we have left have decided that's where they wanted to scratch around at. So probably tomorrow I'll be pulling what I have of the turmeric and replanting, but I'm gonna have to replant it in the pots that are enclosed in fencing because the 3 chickens that we do have left.
Yeah, that's right. We're down to 3 now.
Are taking care of all of the bugs and weeds and everything in the gardens. Some good plants and everything. So tomorrow I will be replanting society garlic.
I need to get Cheyenne to come over and help. Maybe she can do that on Saturday. We've been spending a good bit of time with Cheyenne lately. It's been nice. Yeah. Cheyenne's our oldest daughter.
I've been repotting all the house plants. That's what I did this evening, right before the live stream. And I got fussed at because I didn't eat before, which I don't know. I'm not super hungry. So.
Yeah, Charles, I've been trying that. And most of the time it works. But today, even though I was touching the door, it got to a point where it still shocked my finger. I was holding the metal and it still shocked my finger. I guess it's just that dry.
Because the humidity's that low, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was like, that is weird. I've never had that happen before.
It's been not even in and out of the car. I get up from my chair, walk across the room, and like I'll touch him, and it shocks so hard you can hear it.
Yeah. So walk across the room and give it a little loving peck, and no, that is no fun. You get shocked on the lips. Talk about ruin a moment.
It hurts. What you talking about? There's some weird
Monica
roads in the Smoky Mountains. Stinking Creek Road. That's funny. Uh-oh. Drama's not good. But we're glad you're here.
You know, just for the fun of it, since we're talking about it, let's look up some funny place names.
The shocking is from the dry. We get that every year in the winter and summer when it's dry. The cat and dog got shocked on their noses. I have to be really careful when I'm tucking Chloe in because she's got a fleece, like flannel. I don't know if it's flannel or fleece. I don't know. Anyway, it's a fluffy blanket, and So when I tuck her in, because she gets cold really easily, I have to be careful because I'll go to pet her and I can hear it. You can hear it shock her, and then I feel bad.
So before I read these off, let us know in the chat if you have any other funny town names that you want to share.
Boil a kettle of water to
Keep them
add humidity.
PG.
Yeah. Well, we were boiling the salsa. We had the water bath canner going. I mean, there was all kinds of stuff, but we also had the windows open. So
Yeah, Intercourse, Pennsylvania. That one, yeah, that one's funny.
why?
Paradise, California. Hell, California.
I don't understand why. You know.
Oh man. Climax, Horny Town, and Erect. That's
Oh,
great.
man. Acrylic blankets and clothes. Yeah.
Surprise, Arizona. I'm looking at this list. Chugwater, Frankenstein, Booger Hole,
Who named these places?
Bald Head.
Probably like.
There's a Ding Dong, Texas. A Why Not,
I'm
North
thinking it was
Carolina.
probably like college kids or something. They were like, "Here, this is for your 5 points bonus."
Chicken, Alaska. There's a Santa Claus, Indiana.
Got apple butter and apple jelly done.
Hump
Oh,
Tulips.
awesome.
There's a Climax in Iowa too. Oh, that's funny. Hump Tulips, Washington. Oh, this is good stuff. Embarrass, Minnesota. Y, Arkansas. WHY. Frankenstein, Missouri. There's an Accident, Maryland.
Paradise is near
This
Lake
is
Tahoe.
great.
Hell is near Death Valley.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man.
Oh,
There's a lot of like weirdly named places in Louisiana too, but most people can't pronounce them.
well, yeah, that's what makes them weird. Like Gaydon is spelled Gueydan.
Guidan. That's what it looks like.
Last Chance, Iowa. That's good. Angels Camp.
Hmm.
Oh man, Amy made a chicken wing and sausage gravy last night to eat over rice.
I had to use the chicken wings because they've literally been in the freezer for like 2 years.
And they're just fine.
Yeah.
It was great.
But that was some of the homegrown chicken that we had butchered. And like a giant bag of chicken wings. I never could figure out what I was going to do with them. I wanted to do something a little more with them. Danny wanted them because he was going to make spaghetti with his chicken wings. And when he passed, they just sat there for a while. So I decided yesterday I was going to do that. And so I made gravy and
that was really good.
But I made the roux from scratch and like the whole 9 yards. I really took my time with it, and it came out pretty good. Even Cheyenne was impressed, so I know I did good.
Cheyenne was in heaven eating that.
Texas has a lot of names that are not spelled anything like you would pronounce. Yeah.
Yeah, Louisiana is the same.
Yeah. Well, some of ours are French names, but some of them, I just wonder, did they take a French name and an English name and just slap them together and, make up a word? Because some of them, Lord. You're driving down the interstate, it's like, what? What? And then the pronunciations begin, the guesses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
Cut and Shoot, Texas. That's funny.
That's so like. Did they let children come up with these names? I will. Some of them, I would assume college
Street
Boys.
names are just as bad. Like you could make it's like the naming the the medications on TV.
Oh
I mean,
God.
back in the day when people were naming streets, I guess and towns, you could just get away with whatever.
But Aunt Jemima is offensive.
That's what they say.
But you can live in intercourse. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, don't forget about all the streets and forts that they changed the names of because it was named for Confederates.
Yeah. Oh. Mm. That's on you, Brett.
Green? I don't know. I don't know that one. Welcome back, Monica.
I would green. I would just shorten it. That U doesn't exist.
It's probably something like grain. I'll wait and see.
I don't know. It might be something like purple. I mean.
Oh, green. Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
You were right.
I would have just gave it my own name and called it green because, that's what it reminded me of. But, like somebody really, really misspelled the word. Me and Cheyenne had a conversation about that the other day. I am horrible with like other people mispronouncing words. It drives me nuts.
Poor Town, Meat Camp, and Tick Bite. That's good stuff.
No, I'm not talking about just like every day. I can handle Facebook, posts and things like that. But when you have like a newspaper, a local newspaper, or a local TV station puts out an article and like terrible misspellings, they have free apps that you can put that stuff into. Heck, even like Google Drive will spell check it for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is spell check now.
It's just terrible. That drives me nuts.
Idiotville. Your phone even has autocorrect, which I'm so glad autocorrect has improved like it has, because it used to always try to autocorrect Amy's, like AMY' to anus.
Wow, that could get weird. I noticed though with the new update, like if you write LOL, if it's capitalized, it will automatically change it to lowercase letters.
Really?
Yeah, and it drives me nuts. I don't know why.
I didn't notice that. Well, I don't know that I'm updated as far as you are.
I don't know.
On iOS.
Look, when I got the watch, I had to upgrade the phone, and it took hours sitting in the
Pick a leg. Hello, welcome.
AT&T store waiting
Been a little
on
while.
Their crappy internet.
Yeah, but yeah. How stupid is that? The AT&T store has terrible AT&T internet.
It's not even AT&T internet.
It's not?
No, the guy told me that. They don't even use their own internet.
Oh, well.
Oh.
What? It's a PETA? What does that mean? Gouge eye, needy. Oh, I'm not going to say that one. Drain and boring Oregon. Yeah, I've heard of that.
My last phone refused to let me type PEE. It changed it every time to PEA. Oh, that's messed up.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, see, I was trying to like pita bread is what I was thinking. I
Well,
knew it had to stand for something.
I figured it was an acronym because it was all caps, but that like, and I thought of that, but like for some reason in my head it didn't fit.
Wrong again.
Wrong again.
Oh man, this is great. So, what else did we do this week?
We got some more of that good rabidou sausage for the freezer.
Is it gonna even make it to the freezer?
I don't know.
You only got 3 pounds.
Yeah, ID10T. I've heard of that one. I have a couple of friends that are IT guys. Hello, Lynn.
It won't do.
Yeah. Oh, I did that too this week. That's what it was. My old friend Brandon. I found our old videotapes from when we were teenagers, when we were just
Scary.
being dumb.
It's scary dumb.
There was a bunch of us playing football, and like we would do little skits and just all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I found those videos. I sent them off to my buddy Brandon, who is an IT guy, and he digitized those for me. So I've been watching those again.
Oh Lord! Now he has
I
them
want-
on his phone.
I want to be able to edit,
No,
and I haven't gotten to a point because like it's not the right.
that's
Formats
an
or
extreme level of
something.
stupid, even for YouTube.
Well, no, I'm not going to put them on our channel.
Thank the Lord. Don't put them on any channel. Good grief. Michigan Daffodil. Her husband is sick, and now I reminded her this morning to make some elderberry syrup, and now she says she thinks that she might be getting sick.
Oh, no.
That's what I was afraid of. But good thing is the elderberry syrup is already made, so you at least have
I
that.
don't think I'm getting sick, but I am feeling like some effects of the really dry climate.
I
that
am
we're
refusing to
totally
get
not
sick.
used to, and like the cold sometimes just makes my skin achy.
Well, mine is my sinuses are so dry. It's like sandpaper for my boogers.
Oh, Mama Bear is buffering. I don't think it's on our end, Mama Bear. Sorry you're dealing with that. Pip, I don't know that one.
Carrie says she think they had a bug this week. That's not it. The stuff is going around, Oh man. See, I started with a throat tickle earlier after talking with you.
Oh.
And I was like, nope, this is not happening. So I reached in the fridge and I have about this much elderberry left in the jar. So it was enough for each of us to get 2 doses today. And that's on my to-do list for tomorrow morning.
To make some more elderberry syrup.
Yep.
We really need to make some more kits and have them available too.
Well, if you have to put them on Etsy because
I have to just describe them in a way that Etsy doesn't think we're trying to sell alternative medicine.
Yeah, see, the throat tickle. Oh, fire cider isn't ready yet either. We have elderberry and tincture ready. Garlic infused honey. Yeah.
Oh, Monica says she
done
needs probably 4 to 6 kits. Do we have your contact information, Monica? Are we?
Just send me an email and I'll get with you and we'll work it out that way.
Yeah, let's do that because we can probably save you a good bit on shipping instead of having you go through Etsy.
Yeah, because Etsy's gonna try to it does something weird with the shipping.
We can fix it up in such a way that we minimize the shipping costs.
Well, and I do that for Kate too. If you don't want the pretty packaging, you're
Yeah,
not
right.
really worried about that, then I can pack it in a different way, in a cheaper way.
Charles says elderberry syrup did not keep us from getting COVID. It's not a miracle.
No, it's not. It's most people think, that they can take elderberry at the first sign of getting sick and it's going to keep them from getting it. Not necessarily. It's going to reduce your symptoms in that sense. It didn't keep us from getting COVID, and we took it every single day.
It helped. I think it helped us to get through COVID,
I think it did. Yeah.
and that and the
And
Mullen
a Mullen
the
helped
Mullen
with COVID.
cigarettes. Yes, it boosts immunity, and if I'm not mistaken, I can't quote the study, but there was a study where it showed that elderberries, something in the elderberry, helps to prevent viruses from attaching to cells.
Yeah.
I've never tried.
I have not used it. I don't know enough about it, and I'm that's not one of those things that I'm gonna make on my own.
Well, I've got it's probably an irrational fear of the colloidal silver because of that blue dude.
I have garlic infused honey, mullein tincture, calendula tincture, walnut, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, garlic, honey, walnut tincture. That's one I've never heard of. That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Elderberry, colloidal silver, and essential oils. That makes sense. We caught it when everybody was getting it. What was that?
Omicron.
Yeah. Everybody was getting Omicron. And I think that wave is probably what my opinion. I think that wave created a lot of herd immunity at that point.
Mm-hmm. I've used colloidal silver in a nebulizer. See, I've heard that too.
Yeah, I know, Miss Patty. It's just a thing. It's like every time.
It's one of those things that's in the back of your mind.
Every time I hear about colloidal silver, I just see that dude's face.
I don't know enough about it, so that's something I'd really have to research quite a bit. That's not something you hear about people using around here. So
I think Cheyenne has mentioned it. I'm not sure.
I know Leah has. About 100 bottles of echinacea. Wow. And see, tinctures I don't think go bad either. That's something I want to look into more and do more of.
That's the one that's made with alcohol?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, our service. I'm getting a notification there that our signal is lower.
That's weird.
It's going now. Looks good.
We had COVID back in
December of 2021.
Yeah. It sucked.
I'll tell you, the way it hit me, I don't know about you, but the way it hit me was like just zapped every bit of energy out of me. Mm-hmm. It took everything I had to stand up out of a chair.
You don't remember? That's when we harvested red beans.
Yeah.
Outside in lawn chairs sitting next to the garden very slowly.
And then I started to get the like congestion and stuff, and lost the taste and smell. But for me, it was mostly the body aches.
It was the tiredness and the achy feeling. Just it was horrible, because I'm usually, if I'm tired, I'll take a little power nap or something, and I can usually, even when I'm sick, I can usually push through that tired feeling, that groggy feeling, and at least get something done. That stuff was
Oh, Southern Blessed Homestead. I didn't see you come in. Hi there, Mac. I was wearing your shirt today.
again. You're always wearing. I wash clothes, and I swear that's the first one he goes for.
Just saying. One of my favorites.
Oh, you can use vegetable glycerin to make a tincture. I didn't know that.
My eye is starting to burn all of a sudden. Not bad. We did cut up a lot of onions
Really?
and jalapenos today.
Yeah, everything's a little spicy in here because of all the jalapenos that happened. And then, those onions that we've been getting are super potent. Year and a half.
It did, Mac. We had our first frost this morning, which is about 6 weeks early for us.
Hydrocodone helped with the ringing head and ears. Really? And see, I can't take stuff like that. I take Tylenol or ibuprofen, and I'm like, plunk, out. It makes me so sleepy.
Is vegetable glycerin sweet or something? I don't know about vegetable glycerin. I don't know anything about
I
it.
don't know.
I understand it's probably like viscous, like it thicker like honey, I would guess.
I have no idea. Oh, me and Cheyenne harvested hibiscus off of the Roselle
I didn't
hibiscus.
take any pictures of that either.
I took pictures of the flowers.
No pictures, no videos. You
Nope.
did.
Well, no, because I did one small batch and I planned to go back. But
That was interesting.
well, I
The
was kind of
Roselle
learning
hibiscus.
too.
It's a particular hibiscus. I don't know if you know this, but okra is also related to hibiscus. Anyway, the Roselle, once the blooms fade, it leaves this.
Caucus, I think is what. Okay, yeah, caucus.
That's what
I think that's what it's called.
I don't know, but it's got the. It feels like a Twizzler. That's what I thought.
Even the flower petals and stuff, like the outer petals, feel like that. They're stiff. But the plan was to harvest a small amount of them and kind of learn from it as we go, and then go back and harvest more. Well, the frost has taken my hibiscus, so I don't know if it's going to come back this year. But I do have some more seeds to plant for next year, and I'll just plant them a little early. So
it worked out really well, though. I mean, those things. That's some stalks on those suckers.
It may pick back up. It just depends. But if it recovers and we have another cold snap, then it may not. So I don't know.
Well, last night was
the first night below freezing.
And it was like, what, 31, I think?
31.
Just barely. But it was enough to friggin' melt the banana trees. And
the banana trees aren't melted, are they? Are they that?
Oh. They're damaged.
That stinks. Now they're gonna look like hell for the rest of the winter.
I'm not looking forward to freezing nights.
It was actually not that bad though, because we ran the propane heater in here all night last night. I didn't get super cold, and that's odd.
In here it was warm. In the bedroom, I had to get up to pee in the middle of the night, and I was shivering so bad. I don't know how I didn't pee all over the freaking room.
All you had to do was open the bedroom door, and warmth would have drifted in there. But then so would the cat.
Cajun milk cows. Hello there.
Oh, wait. Vegetable glycerin is an effective extraction and preservation media and harness the full spectrum of benefit. Huh. Okay, you said I picked a basket full of green peppers, jalapenos, green bells, and green cayenne peppers. I made turkey soup with two cayenne peppers and two jalapenos, and it was spicy.
You know where most of the spice comes from in hot peppers is in the
And the seed.
seed and the white ribs on the inside that holds the seed.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to scrape those out, you could still have the flavor of those peppers without so much heat.
Oh yeah, I agree. We all need to learn how to like different ways of processing elderberries, hibiscus, and that's why we're kind of branching out. But I want to learn one thing at a time and really not just learn a little bit and move on. I want to really get in depth in it and learn, know what I'm doing. Learn how to use it, how to process it, how to, keep it, everything.
Use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, that's what I've got the dehydrator running in there with. I think there's three. Yeah, there's 3 trays of the hibiscus, and I'm drying those, and I want to be able to store them. I know you can freeze them, but we've lost so many things in the, from the freezers because the power goes out, and I can't rely on the solar because we were out of solar for a week when our system went down. So if something happens and we don't have that as a backup as well, then I want to make sure that all my food is still good, all my herbal medicines and stuff are still good. So we're gonna dry them and put them in jars. What?
Hugo Homestead is here.
So that's what all that dramatic face was.
Big Leg says hot peppers has something in it to keep you from getting sick. Probably the capsaicin, which is the chemical that peppers make that makes them hot.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to make sugar from sugar beets. That would be cool.
I don't like beets. Ugh.
A sugar beet is not the beet that you're thinking of, though. Cliff is here. Fox it Outdoors.
Wanted to make a turkey tortilla vegetable soup without tortillas. I wanted spicy, but was surprised so little peppers. Oh yeah, especially in a broth. Yeah.
Oh, it's
the thinner the soup, the less spice you're gonna need.
He says the white parts of a pepper is called the placental matter.
Oh,
I did not know that. Or pith. Pith makes sense. I've heard that.
God. That makes me not want to eat that.
And then he's like, "Oh boy, hi."
I love beets roasted with radishes. See, I like radishes, but I don't like beets. I don't know. I can't get past the dirt taste.
Hey, there's other Patty from Southern Blessed Homestead. Just sitting down from canning 2 batches of salsa. We did 2 batches of salsa and 2 batches of cowboy candy today. But there's 2 of us working on it.
Yeah, there was 2 of us working on it too. So
eating dinner, soft tacos, yum. Probably some of that fresh salsa with that, huh? If you take the fresh hibiscus fruit and shred it in your food processor with sugar, then dehydrate it, it's a candy. Tastes like cranberry, but crunchy. Awesome.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
That does.
I love cranberries though.
And while we were out there, when we were doing quick searches on our phones, because it's our first time harvesting the roselle, we found out that the leaves are also edible.
The young leaves are even.
So
better.
Cheyenne and I tasted those.
Did you?
Oh yeah, you did. We tasted the leaves, and it's like it's a sour, but like a sour candy.
It's got a little citrus taste.
Citrusy.
But it's
like a kumquat.
I don't know what a kumquat tastes like.
Really?
I've never eaten them. I don't think like beets. I don't know. Beets have. Somebody told me they have a real earthy flavor. Well, to me, they taste like dirt. So earthy means dirt. I don't know. And it could be the beets that I've eaten, the people that have made them. I don't know.
I think it's a man thing.
I just don't like them. I've tried them a couple of times and
Beet kvass.
bless you.
Yeah, I agree, Cliff.
Did you read Canadians? Oh, now we got two of them in here.
Yeah.
So now I gotta be careful with reading both of them.
See,
a candy cane beet.
One of the popular crops around here is sugar cane. So that's where we get cane sugar.
I want to go to Lafayette and get some sugar cane pieces because they have the red ribbon sugar. I think it's blue ribbon, red ribbon.
Tell me when. We'll go because I got some stores I need to go to over there.
Okay. Well, I just want to go because Vermilionville is selling the starts.
Can we buy that without having to tour?
I think so because I think it's in the gift shop.
I would hope so. Because we went there recently. I don't want to have to pay for another tour.
No, I'm not paying for another tour just to get a piece of sugar cane.
We could do that tomorrow.
You're killing me, dude. Yeah, the one Danny and Wanda have, I can't catch them when they actually have it for sale on the site, though, on the Etsy store. It always sells out faster than I can click the freaking button. But
Carrie says I pulled up all the sweet potatoes I planted in the middle of summer. No potatoes except a few orange roots. Fed all the leaves to the goats and birds. Now I have room to plant fall crops. Those orange roots would be, oh, excuse me.
They would eventually be sweet potatoes.
I don't know if they needed more time or if they were missing something, but those orange roots plump up and become the sweet potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly how it works. I'm sorry. Said excuse me.
You knew Canadian was going to have to say something. We have sweet potatoes that just popped up randomly from sweet potatoes that were left from a couple years ago, and like a little bitty piece. And
yeah, just come
they're
right
vining all over the place. I've broken them out. Die. I've pulled them out. I thought I got them all. Hello, there they go.
Am I gardener? Oh, Chautauqua?
Yeah, see, I'm not trying that. Are the candy cane beans? Yeah, sweet potatoes do take a long time. I don't remember how long. That's a Lippy question.
I think it's 160 days.
Danny and Wanda also have a video on those.
I'd have to remember.
On the sweet potatoes.
We bought their little booklet from their Etsy shop years ago.
I have it. I know exactly where it is. I've looked through it a couple of times. Yeah, it's quite a bit, Monica. I don't remember exactly how
120
long.
probably sounds more reasonable than 160.
There you go. Doesn't it take 180 days for sweet potatoes? See, I'm not familiar with sweet potatoes. We don't grow the sweet potatoes. There's a huge farm, which is Garber Farms, which that's all they plant is sweet potatoes. And we can get them for...
That's a short drive for us. It's
last year they were what, $28 for a sack?
I think it's $28 for a 40-pound sack. So that's like really reasonable.
Yeah, they're super cheap.
And they're
such locally
good
grown
size, high quality potatoes.
Yeah. So I mean, there's some of those orange roots back in the soil. Maybe they will grow next year. I don't think they have enough time. Yep. They will grow and they will grow and they will grow and they will take over everything and they will grow some more. Okay, the internet says 85 to 120 days. That sounds about right. They take a long time. And I
Baker Lake
remember
says
having them
to
here.
be planted in spring for big harvest. We did it. We planted ours in, I want to say August, July or August. When did we plant ours?
Well, we did them in the spring because Rachel was here when we planted them. She brought me the ones on the trellises in the rows. Rachel brought them from Lippy's because she picked up the
That was the first year when we planted them in the ground.
that's what I'm saying. But we planted those in the spring and they were here. They survived Hurricane Laura.
They did. They survived, but we had like the soil was too hard, so we
Yeah.
didn't make worth a crap. When we put those things in the raised bed,
The loose
was it
ones.
last year? It was last year. We planted them later and we harvested later. When we harvested was right before the first frost, and last year's first frost was
The end of December.
about
Yeah,
the
it
end
was-
of the year.
Oh, yeah, it was. Right before New Year's.
And we harvested tons.
Yep.
There was a lot of bug damage, but we harvested tons.
Oh. I got you, Miss Monica. I already had you on my list. I just add him to
I haven't seen Kate or Miss Lippy tonight.
Kate's
They must
probably
be
taking
busy.
30 minutes to bundle up her dogs to bring them outside. Her little dog is so cute, though. She dresses those dogs in jackets and leashes and harnesses, and it takes her a while to like put all their little clothes on and take them outside to go pee. And then she's got to take them, like when she comes back in, she's got to undo all that. Oh lordy, that's more patience.
This
than
year
I
we
got.
haven't not had much success with our gardens because between the heat and the drought, either the plants were suffering or
We were suffering.
we were suffering trying to get out there to work it, and it was not a great experience this year. We did get a decent pepper harvest though, of cayennes and jalapenos.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all, Patty. Heart stop for 6. Ooh.
Did we got some pictures of our granddaughter Brianna dressed up for Halloween? I don't know that they went out to trick or treat or anything.
No, they went to Zach's parents, I believe. I think.
Oh, I don't have them on. I shared it on Facebook. That's what it was. Are you sending them to me?
I'll send you that one. Oh yeah, I bet the cold makes the wrist and stuff hurt. That makes sense.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, give me a second. I'm getting overloaded with pictures here.
It was 2. How are you overloaded with 2 pictures?
Okay. Now,
2 pictures, y'all. It's too much for him. He can't handle it.
We're gonna show that one first. Look at that baby. I'm showing that one.
Oh, that's the outfit that Mary got her. My friend Mary picked up the outfit, and that they loved it. Now the only thing is she didn't like it. Came with some little like crocheted looking Halloween booties. They look like little pumpkins. Well, Brianna does not like anything on her feet, so she took them off her feet and ate them. And Kate was really hurting in the beginning of the week. Oh, yeah, it's been bothersome. I know.
And
She tries to not let on too much about how bad it's hurting, but I know it's got to be hurting.
And then she dressed as a princess.
She's so goofy looking.
She got a little. It looks like she got an attitude in that picture.
Well, she does. She got her mama's attitude. Are you guys having a winter garden? No, because the cedar beds that we had put in a couple years ago, the humidity and everything is really getting them, and they are starting to come apart. So I'm literally holding them up with cinder blocks on some sides. So
those are gonna have to come out.
Yeah, those are gonna have to come out. We do have the hibiscus.
So they lasted us.
Which,
let's see, 20, 21, 22, 20. They lasted us 4 seasons.
Yeah. So we're gonna replace those with cinder block beds eventually, but right as of right now, I don't have anything planted other than hibiscus. Now I still have jalapenos.
We always say that. We say we have nothing planted, but we've got stuff all over the place. We have nothing new planted.
Well,
like
I don't have any like
real
a
crop.
specific garden. Yeah, right.
We have all of our herbs that we always have, and turmeric and flowers for the for the pollinators. Those things.
Yeah, but I
Those
didn't
are
do a
always
specific like winter planting. I wanted to do some broccoli and things like that, but we're getting cold and then hot and then cold and then hot. And every time I plant a winter garden, that's what happens. And then the broccoli starts to bolt, and it's just a mess. Are we gonna freeze and everything like is gone? So I'm not spending the money on it. I'm gonna wait till spring. Yeah, I know. I'm definitely Brett's in one picture.
Bruh, look.
We're gonna all keep Kate in prayer because I know that wrist is still bothering her.
I have been having so much trouble lately, and I know I'm sure it has a lot to do with my age, but I have had so much trouble lately trying to multitask because it just doesn't work for me anymore. If my mind is on something and somebody tries to talk to me about something else, I'm like, either I just can't or I get upset because I just can't do it. I just can't. I can't think about it. I'm thinking about this.
And now you understand why I get aggravated with you, because you asked me to do 3 different things at like 5 minutes apart because you forgot about point A already, and now you're asking me to do point B. And then 10 minutes later, you're gonna say, "Hey, I need you to come do this."
That's just shrapnel from being old. Okay, you're just catching hell off of it.
Oh yeah, broccoli and cabbage I can put them out, but with the temperatures that we get, like, okay, literally today, right now it is 51 degrees. By Friday, we're going to be back up into the 80s, almost 90s. And then I think it dips down again back into the 40s. That's yo-yo weather. That's what I call it. And that's why everybody ends up sick, because the humidity comes back in and then it dries us back out. And
yeah. Dawn says we're zone 9. We are too. We're zone 9A. Yeah.
I'm doing good with my house plants over the winter, if the cat will not eat them. I have a spider lily that I got from Miss Tammy. It grows a couple of inches, and the cat comes through in the middle of the night and eats the whole top off of it every time.
Grammy Karen says if I'm old, she's an artifact. It's vintage, Grammy Karen. Vintage.
Oh, that's funny. Cheyenne's cooked dinner. She made scampi. That's what she said.
Scampi?
Mhm.
I'm not even sure what scampi is.
I don't know, but it sounds good.
Anything with shrimp is delicious. I love shrimp.
Anything that Cheyenne makes is usually pretty good.
We can have all seasons, all 4 seasons, and some imaginary ones in the same day.
Yeah. A Christmas cactus. See, I don't do well with cactus, but what's the name of that cactus?
Oh,
that
scampi
Carrie
is just
sent me?
garlic and butter.
I can't think of the name of the cactus that Carrie sent me.
Prickly pear.
There you go. That thing, haven't had to mess with it at all. I look at it every day. I talk it every day. I don't touch it because it's got spines. But I'm tempted to bring that sucker in the house just to give the cat a run for her money.
You know, the poor Lily. You're going to come in here in the morning and be, where's Lily? And she'll be like,
Skewered.
all stuck to it.
With butter and wine and lemon and garlic. That sounds good. Vintage does sound softer.
Right?
Vintage makes it sound loved and still lovely. That's like some people get offended if you call them antique.
No.
I like antiques, man. I've got them all over the
You don't
place.
call a person antique. Wow. That's savage.
You just called her vintage.
Vintage is good. That's a good word.
Oh, is it?
Yes. It sounds lovely.
God.
Miss Patty said so.
Oh, that's okay. Some put it over rice, but I like it over pot. Okay. So it's kind of like a sauce. Yeah. Those are 2 things we are not supposed to have is rice and pasta. And what did we have last night? Rice and gravy. But I did good though. I didn't eat a whole lot of it. I don't think Abby ate a whole lot of it either. But oh man, it was so good. I didn't eat a lot of rice. I did eat a lot more of the gravy.
We're gonna have to say goodnight. Guys, be sure to check out our Etsy store. We've got those cross necklaces. They make great Christmas gifts. Everything that we have on there that's edible, you won't be sorry. Next week we'll be live again on Thursday because I am on vacation and I am enjoying having a beard, even though it's a short one for now.
Carrie said her goat was getting into the prickly pear and getting spines in her nose.
Oh no.
Oh man. The hour does go fast. But we're doing our best to keep it to an hour because I mean we know that everybody else does live streams too. And we'd like to be courteous. And it helps us to stay to a time schedule too. So because y'all all know I'll talk until it's like 10 o'clock at night. Or longer.
Alrighty, folks. Until next Thursday night, good night and God bless.
See you guys next week.